think the NBA opening schedule had the Pistons taking on the Celtics at 3 o'clock on a Tuesday, October 20th. I don't really understand that. On a Tuesday, I can see if it was Halloween or Saturday. And at least they opened in Detroit. I ain't get that. You know, the 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time start. I don't understand why the NBA is moving a game so early. Now, West Coast time, they probably got a lot of early games too, because they on the West. But they, you know, kicking off the NBA schedule, NBA opening night versus the Boston Celtics. It's the first game, and it's good that they gave them a premier game. But at 3 o'clock, like, who really gonna be watching the game at 3 o'clock? Or being able to go to the bar at 3 o'clock? You know, this ain't Sunday. You know, this ain't Sunday. This ain't Sunday. Where you go watch the game or something like. And I just told you, it's always backhanded compliments to Detroit. It's always backhanded compliments. It's never like, let me get him a primetime spot or a true primetime spot. Oh, you get a nationally televised game, but it's only gonna be on this app or NBA TV or some shit like this. Come on. So they hoping to open the day, triple header. You know, they host the Celtics and shit. I don't really understand how people don't understand lane integrity, bro. It's just, bro. I don't get it. But, so, it's at Little Caesars Arena, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Tuesday. But it'll be on NBC and streaming on the NBA. I mean, on Peacock. So it'll be on NBC and regular Peacock. So, that is what it is. I mean, you gotta take your victories where you can get them at. But 3 o'clock, you know, and that make, you know, if you want to call off or play hooky from work, I mean, shit, most people do 6 to 2:30 or 9 to 5. Like, you, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Why are you starting opening night at 3 o'clock? And I get it, you probably don't want to overlap a 3 o'clock or a 7 o'clock game into an 8 o'clock game. Just make it a doubleheader then. That's my thing, just make it a doubleheader, bro. It's a backhanded compliment. Oh, Detroit complaining about not having no marquee games, and they won 60 games, and, you know, let's give them a 3 p.m. opening. I told y'all, dog, this is why the NBA, that's why they ain't selling no shoes. That's why they ain't selling no jerseys. That's why motherfuckers don't want to buy no tickets. If baseball modernized or hockey continue to catch up, bro, they can easily knock off the NBA. The NBA is just, NFL made more money than NBA, National Hockey League, and Major League Baseball all combined last year. Literally, bro. This is why, bro. They don't promote parity. The NFL is parity. The NCAA tournament is the king of parity. You know, it's parity. The NBA is just on the paper chase. They just care more about what they think people want versus what people want. Casuals don't even know what the fuck they want. That's why the NBA has become an unwatchable product. They don't even want to, like, they would talk about, like, you know, being patriotic or you know, having an allegiance to your country in America. In the NBA, their allegiance is everywhere but to their young and bright guys rising up in the NBA, bro. Real talk. Their allegiance is everywhere but to their young, their biggest and their brightest. That's a fact. That's a fact. They everywhere but their biggest and their brightest. Unfortunately. They do more, you know, they do more sucking off to these foreigners, bro. And nobody buying Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. There's no disrespect in America. Nobody care about Jokic, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Luka. Nobody care about them. Victor Wembanyama. No matter how hard they try to push them, they not selling, bro. You can't go over to the Middle East and try to sell them sand. They got a bunch of sand over there. They got a bunch of sand, bunch of oil. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a bunch of that already. How about you take your best American products, you put them on a pedestal? Adam Silver is reluctantly trying to do that. He's reluctantly he don't want to do it. And this was a backhanded compliment for the Detroit Pistons, bro. Yeah, they crying about a game. Let's throw them on 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like this, and this is why you get people who don't want to play in Detroit, who don't want to play in Atlanta, who other than the ambiance, or don't want to go to play in Charlotte. This is why, bro. This is 100% why. This is 100% why, is because you can't get equality. You got to work 10 times hard just to get regular national recognition. If you play in LA, it's easier for you to get an MVP, or to get these NBA commercials, or get commercialized, or get a shoe. If you play here and there, the NBA preordains who they want to be the guy. None of this is organic, bro. It's political. I remember Trey Burke talking about NBA players selling their souls. You think that musicians and the actors are the only ones selling their soul? The NBA is not about pure talent, bro. Watch that movie Him with Marlon Wayans. People say it was bad. No, it was a good movie. It had a lot of truth to it. It had a lot of truth to it, bro. A lot of these dudes selling their soul. The most talented players don't always get the opportunities. It's not an equal playing field. And it's the same way when you get out here in these corporate America. When you get out into a regular corporate America in the trenches, you get a degree, or you work hard, you obtain the skills, but you don't have the opportunity because somebody got to give you the opportunity. Somebody got to give you the opportunity. And if you don't know the right people, or if the people don't like you enough, they won't give you the opportunity. No matter how good you are, if you're really, really good at something, it's going to take you to work 20 times as hard to get the opportunity. If people don't like you, if people don't, and that's kind of like when people talk about pretty privilege or handsome privilege. Yeah, that's very key too. That's key to this shit, dog. They push who they want to push. The best NBA player, we probably never got an opportunity to see the best NBA player because of the politics. So that's why I said when you win championships in Detroit, Chicago, Brooklyn, Atlanta, Charlotte, they worth way more than them phony ass championships in LA and Boston. And most of them motherfuckers is given. They get them championships. They don't really always win them championships on merit. They're given. They're given, bro. It really is. Preordained, given. A lot of these dudes that sold their soul to be all-stars and be superstars and shit. That's why you see Anthony Edwards be talking about, well, I really don't want to be the face of the NBA. Because he know he got to sell that soul. He know he got to sell that soul, bro. But hey, it is what it is, bro. But I mean, opening day, 3 p.m. Like, what the hell is this? The Detroit Tigers? What the hell is this? The Detroit Tigers, bro? Well, nobody in Detroit got a job, so yeah, we heard they lazy and they gonna come in, please. Please. It's a backhanded compliment. That's all that shit is. It's a backhanded compliment. Adam Silver should be impeached. Is it called impeached? He should be extracted. He should be removed. Him and that MLB commissioner, is that dude, Bud Selig? Is he still the MLB? Two of the worst commissioners ever. The game has regressed under Adam Silver's watch. He's horrible. I could do a better job than him. And you see the same thing across the board when it comes to like Marvel, Disney, the whole Disney thing. They even, they on ESPN, ABC too. They got people who think they know what people want. But in reality, they don't know what the people want. You can go right on the internet and see, hey, people can play this is what they want. But they think that they know what people want. And Adam Silver's in that position. Whoever he's delegating with or putting his hit, they don't know nothing about the basketball sport. But the sport of basketball and what the NBA needs. But hit the link in the description. Find me everywhere. It says find me everywhere in the description. X, Instagram, Spotify, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Peace.